Fernando Tatis Jr. might not be your cup of tea.
That I got tested, I got this medication, I tested positive. There's no excuses.
Or even make it to the top 5 of your favorite players right now. But you can't deny this glorious performance against the Pirates.
In the dirt, and here comes Fernando! He will be set!
What a way to announce you're back and better.
Fernando, it'll ride out of here! Fernando's left the yard! 3-run home run for Tatis Jr.
There wasn't a bat flip and no chest pound. Just pure surgical execution. That one inning says it all. And you know why? Because that's the scariest version of Tatis Jr. we've ever seen. Not because of the flash, but more because of the focus. This isn't 2021 Tatis, the one flying around the diamond like a firework about to explode. This is 2025 Tatis. Sharper, smarter, still electric, but now he's playing better than ever. And yet, nobody's really talking about him. Too many fans are still stuck on the suspension. Too many writers are obsessed with Bogarts, Machado, Merrill, and the Padres' payroll. Too many people forgot that Fernando Tatis Jr. was once projected to be the face of baseball. Well, it's time to remember, because he's not just back. He's determined to make his case for the MVP. And if you haven't been paying attention, that's your mistake. If you've been watching Padres games lately, really watching, you probably felt it. That sense that something's clicking. That Tatis isn't just playing well, he's controlling games again. He's doing something spectacular almost every game with every part of his body. One night it's with his arm, the next night it's with his legs. But in this game versus the Rays, it was his cannon of a right arm. Even though they lost the game, there's no denying that was arguably his best throw of the season so far. The way he adjusted his body in right field and delivered a perfect one-hop strike to the plate was just thrilling. Just like old times. Tatis is batting .333 right now. He's already hit 9 bombs and swiped 7 bags so far without getting caught once. But those are just his numbers. You have to watch him. Watch how he moves, how pitchers avoid him, how his swing looks more under control but just as violent. There's no doubt he's locked in. And if you need more proof, how about that smooth 2-run home run versus the Cubs in mid-April?
To left field, half going back. That's gone too! Fernando's second home run of the night.
That's the real Tatis we used to know and love. But the fact that he keeps raking without drama or headlines makes the whole situation even better. Looks like Padres fans will be eating good this season, especially if Tatis keeps this up. His stats this season already rank among the top 5 major leaguers, and they could get even better. Oh, and don't forget what he's doing on defense. It feels like yesterday when he won both the Gold Glove and Platinum Glove in right field. He was the best defender in the National League, period. And this year, he's making it look easy. Solo homers like that are exactly why this version of Tatis is so scary. It's how often he makes the right play, how his instincts are sharper, his focus tighter, his game quieter, but deadlier. And somehow most of the league is acting like he's not even there. You'd think with the numbers he's putting up, we'd be seeing Fernando Tatis Jr. all over baseball media. Posters, highlight reels, MVP chatter, but no. Instead, it feels like everyone's tiptoeing around him, and I think we all know why. It's clear that some fans never really moved on, and the same can be said of the critics too. Remember his first road game back in 2023 in Arizona? The moment Tatis stepped up to the plate for the first time in 564 days, he was met with boos. And you could say deservedly so. There's even that former White Sox pitcher, Cade McClure, who blatantly called him a cheater. And honestly, that energy's followed him ever since. City to city, series after series. It didn't matter what he did. 2 homers in a game? Didn't matter. Diving catch? Met with shrugs. To a lot of people, Tatis was that guy now. The PED guy. The motorcycle guy. The ringworm excuse guy. And the weirdest part, even when he started playing well again, it didn't feel like redemption. It felt like he'd been shaded to be the villain in some way. There's no media love, no marketing push like it used to be back in 2021. Now he just plays the games and gets on with it, which is arguably good for him to an extent. Then there's the team around him. Luis Ariz, Manny Machado, Bogarts, Cronenworth. Every time you look at the Padres, it's a superstar stack. And somehow Tatis, one of the most dynamic players in baseball, is the one who fades into the background. That wouldn't happen if his name was Acuna, or Judge, or Ohtani. But he isn't those guys in any way, shape, or form. He's Tatis, and he's got a past he's gonna have to deal with forever. But the fact that even now, after testing clean, after winning a Gold Glove, after lighting up box scores, people still treat him like they can't trust him yet is a tough pill to swallow. And hey, maybe it's fair. Maybe redemption does take time. But while everyone's busy waiting for Tatis to prove himself, he's already doing it with every drive and every bullet throw from right field. But the question is, will it be enough? Let's be real. For us to really acknowledge how far Tatis Jr. has come, we gotta look back to the moment he hit rock bottom. Honestly, an 80-game suspension for testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs isn't the kind of headline any player wishes for themselves. And for Tatis, the headlines hit harder than any fastball he ever faced. What made the whole situation look more ridiculous was his explanation. According to him, the Costobal he tested positive for got into his system through a supposed ringworm medication. While that may be true, nobody was buying it. Not the fans, not the league, even some of his teammates were reportedly skeptical. But you see, what really made fans mad at Tatis wasn't just the suspension. It was the fact that he hadn't played a single game that year due to a wrist injury sustained from a motorcycle crash. But rather than admit to it, when reporters pressed him about what happened, Tatis tried to subtly deny that the accident didn't have anything to do with the injury. And that was the moment everything flipped.
Absolutely not. No, wait, why? How would that help? How would steroids help with ringworm? No, absolutely not.
I wouldn't have said I had ringworm. I probably would have come up with a different story.
He's not dumb. I mean, he should know that that's just stupid these days. I mean,
the golden boy of MLB, the highlight king, the swagged out future of the sport, looked reckless, immature, lost. Fans who were looking forward to seeing the damage he could do with Juan Soto on the team were frustrated and annoyed even more with his explanations. As 2022 was a foregone conclusion, Tatis vanished for a while, but he made his highly anticipated return in 2023. And just like it was predicted, he got booed in almost every city, especially by opposing fans. They cooked him pretty good. Even in San Diego, it felt a little tense. While Tatis wasn't awful in 2023, he just wasn't the same. He had a .259 batting average with 149 hits, 25 home runs, 29 stolen bases, and 78 RBIs. All respectable numbers for sure, but the magic, the swagger, it felt dialed down. And yet, that season may have been the most important of his life. Cause under all that noise, all the pressure and the judgment, Tatis changed. He took the pain and the humiliation, and he went to work. Now that's how you make a comeback. Tatis didn't respond to the jibes with Instagram posts or press conferences. He responded with gloves, gold and platinum. He rebuilt himself piece by piece, from a broken star into what looks like a complete player. Now in 2025, the recklessness is gone. The focus is razor sharp. And that same guy who once made fans roll their eyes, well, he's making pitchers rethink their entire approach. This isn't just a comeback, it's a transformation. Because very few players fall that far, and even fewer get back up this tall. If you're one of the critics waiting for Fernando Tatis Jr. to speak, you may be waiting a long time. Because the scary truth is that he's not even close to being done. At just 26 years old, Tatis is still younger than most guys hitting their first All-Star appearance. He's already logged over 500 career games, hit more than 120 home runs, and stolen 100+ bases. And yet, 2025 feels like his true reset point. After everything, the injuries, the suspension, the position change, he's finally settled. And when a guy with that much raw talent settles, the rest of the league should start sweating. Alright, let's talk projections. If he stays healthy and keeps up this current pace, he's on track to finish 2025 with 35+ home runs, 40+ stolen bases, an OPS flirting with 900, and possibly 6+ WAR. Those are MVP caliber numbers, and he's doing it while playing elite outfield defense, batting in a lineup that doesn't always give him protection, and still working to earn back trust. Right now, nobody's handing him anything. He's not a media darling and he's not the poster boy anymore, but he might be the most complete 5-tool player in the National League. Power? Check. Speed? Still elite. Arm? Top tier. Defense? Gold Glove level. Bat to ball? Sharpening every week. And it's all happening without the flash and theatrics and the noise that used to define him. That's the evolution people aren't seeing. He's not trying to be the face of baseball anymore. He's just trying to beat you. And if that version of Tatis stays healthy and focused, then 2025 won't be about redemption. It'll be about domination. Because this is no longer a comeback season. We're past that. This is the beginning of something new, something colder, meaner, and a whole lot harder to stop. And that's the part no one's ready for. Nando doesn't need anybody's forgiveness. It looks like he's focused on just proving day by day, stat by stat, and game by game that he never stopped being a threat. This isn't some fairy tale redemption arc either. Whatever it is he may have done is in the past now. And while fans and critics are busy looking elsewhere, Tatis reloaded. There's no denying that he's more mature, calculated, and smarter than he used to be. He's moving differently, playing differently, he's thinking differently. And now with the PED cloud finally fading and the noise dying down 2+ years later, the league's about to remember what it feels like when Tatis Jr. is locked in. So we're gonna kick it back to you. What'd you think about his performances so far this season? Is he a silent MVP candidate right now, like some are suggesting, or is it way too soon to determine? So drop your takes in the comments and leave us a like and subscribe to the channel for more juicy baseball updates like you've never seen before.